Hello and welcome back. We are ready to take on Morris, hopefully. I don't know if we're ready, but that's certainly what we're up to. We are playing Metaphor again. This is the 20th episode, which is wilden, considering I've not actually posted the first episode. But you know, we've got a lot of other series, and this is single player, and there's no rush to get it posted. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle it in as
This place.
as time goes on. I'm actually recording this not to expose myself on the 15th of December.
These are...
You know, I had a feeling. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was gonna say that I think the baby is built off this lady who couldn't have a baby.
Therefore a child.
That was...
I thought Joanna was childless. At least...
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look!
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son. I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations. Terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
'Twould be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen.
Jesus.
Justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime. And Joanna's love, the father, was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Ugh. Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
However,
It can't be.
You know, that's one thing I really like about these games is that,
this is...
my child has returned. God has answered my prayers. The child must surely be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. Yeah. Seems to be about raising a child. Day 33. The child has grown up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today too. What a big eater. Finishing his food in one bite. My daring precious baby in the world.
Hey.
Babies don't bite at day 53, do they? I mean, they might bite like a titty, but they're still on milk, aren't they? A broken cradle. Was something heavy placed inside? This break looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like something here other than a baby was put here. Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yes.
It's what I really like about the Alice games, though, is that they don't shy away from
What? Here already?
dark subjects. Like, yes, it's shitty to hear about, but I don't know.
Is that a baby?
That's the thing that's been following us round.
Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh
This monster.
god.
Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food.
She fed all these children to this.
Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Ah, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
Oh my god.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die.
Ooh.
They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
Holy shit.
Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put...
If we can figure out what it really is, we can win. Let's get after it.
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil. Be frozen!
It's okay. I'll get some distance. Let's go.
Let's try that.
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail. To the rear guard, come! Strike me if you dare.
Okay.
Is that all? Huh?
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
That's fine.
Vanguard!
Who needs igniters?
Mage! Burn to ash!
I won't hold back!
Light! What? Oh, power of
It's okay.
heroes.
She doesn't need to hit. She can just draw aggro. She'll be fine.
Huh? Huh?
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Who needs igniters?
Are you prepared? Moving to the rear. Ah! I call the lightning!
Okay.
Flare! Night!
Oh, come back. She's just standing in the corner confused. I love her. The watchful eye observes over the whole battlefield, gathering power.
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Who needs igniters? I'll hold my ground.
Let's stay calm. I can take it.
Moving to the front. I shall defend.
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us. Wait! Staring at us? I bet if you go for those huge eyes, we can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
I need
Hulkenberg's
distance
dazed?
forward.
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Vanguard!
I call upon royal power within! The power of lightning!
Flare it!
Oh, jeez. I really don't want to hit it. Okay.
Light! A tough one.
What? I'm stepping back. For all that we strive for!
A blunder.
Okay.
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough
I'll use
time
what I
hitting her
must.
marks.
Rancor! We've
All right.
destroyed it.
It's not
Now
going
to the
anywhere
rest.
like this.
Do we want to go after the right eye?
Ah!
I mean, we might as well.
Power of ice!
The power of healing.
I'm
By this power.
gonna have him go after the
Flare!
main body.
I missed.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Okay. Shit.
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time
Okay.
hitting her marks.
Hulky, I want you to... Yeah, just keep on doing this,
That
Hulky.
all?
Captain, they've got your
Perhaps
defenses
this
down.
suits me best. Thief!
Yeah.
Some darker arts.
Are you prepared?
Lightning
call
seems
the
to be
lightning.
doing good on it.
Heisman,
Power of
they've
healing.
dropped your
Let's go.
defenses.
Yeah, let's get
With healing power.
let's get everyone healed up. I don't
Much thanks.
want to risk
That's neat.
a death.
I owe you.
Is it staring at someone?
It's staring at Hulky.
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna
I
have
shall
a tough
be
time
as a
hitting her
shield.
marks.
Thief! Rancor! Commendable bearing.
I shall vanquish evil.
We might get this eye done.
Now we won't know
You
where
see
we
that?
are. Come on.
The power
this
of
is our
healing.
chance.
Okay.
Light!
Recovered from days. Okay.
Charging in!
You go forward, and I want you to...
I crush you!
There we go.
Some darker arts. Apologies. Would you
I
finish
call
it?
upon royal power within. Tougher than I thought.
Nice.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul. Flare!
My mana's getting so low.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Take...
She healed the demon baby?
No, my mind fades.
You know, I saw that coming.
Heisme's in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
To the rear guard! With blade in hand! Strike me if you dare!
I can barely think.
Okay. Let me see. What do we got? Do we have a daze cure? We do have a daze cure.
I'll use this.
No holding back.
Balls.
The power of lightning.
I will fight with pride. Light! Still here?
Yeah, fuck her up.
Hulkenberg's daze?
Oh,
I feel kind
power
of bad
heroes.
leaving Hulky just like
all.
this dazed in the corner, but you know,
Face me.
I feel like what else am I supposed to do? You know what I mean?
I dare say we've made our
Can't
point.
afford to hold
Anywhere
back.
like this.
To the fore.
Oh no, stay in the back. There we go.
Mage, I call the lightning.
It seems to be taking more damage now, which is
okay.
interesting.
Flare!
I need to use a mana
Still up?
potion.
Hey! I
Oh,
think that means it's focused on one person.
it's because Hulky
Hulkenberg's
decreased its
daze?
defense.
She's gonna have a tough time
They'll
hitting
not
her
break my
marks.
defenses!
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Item. I want you to give
I was saving
50
this.
mana
Thanks.
to you.
Are you prepared? The
Okay.
power of lightning. Right
Now we
on
won't know
target.
where we are. Come on.
The power
this
of
is our
healing.
chance.
Flare it! Light!
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a
Moving
tough
to the
time
front.
hitting her marks.
For all that we strive for!
Yeah, let's do this again. I like this one. Makes everyone else
Let
do
us
more
clean up this
damage.
mess. Thief.
Deals medium dark damage.
Some
Oh,
darker
let's do
arts.
this. Fuck yeah.
No holding back. I call the lightning.
I won't hold back! Flare! Still here?
I regen. Cool.
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna
To
have a
safer
tough time
ground.
hitting her marks.
Oh, power of heroes!
Should be fine. Don't worry about it.
Thief. Rancor.
I shall fight. Are you prepared? The power of lightning.
Flare it! Light! Come
Now
on!
we won't know where we are. Come on. This is our chance.
Oh man.
This is nothing.
the other eye regenerated?
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
She'll be fine.
stand
Hulky's
waiting.
fine. Don't worry about it.
You think yourself equal to some darker arts?
I call upon royal power within!
She's fine.
I will flare it! Flare!
Now we won't know where we are. Come on, this is our chance. What? This is bad. We don't know who it's
Rampage
targeting.
comes from all angles.
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Oh, power of heroes! Is that all?
She'll be fine.
I'll use what I must.
I'm gonna try to kill it before then.
Commendable bearing.
Now,
Don't know if
blade!
it'll work, but
I
we're gonna
call the
try.
lightning! Not done yet.
By this power. Light!
I don't think it'll go down here.
It didn't work. Don't get slaughtered,
No.
Captain.
Is that all?
Oh, thank God, its eyes are
Well
fucked
done,
up.
Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
I stand waiting.
Let us clear. Now accept your fate.
Kill it, come on. Yeah, I actually think that's really cool that he got the kill. I feel like that's appropriate. Oh, we got baby
halfway
clothes.
decent
Cool, cool,
result.
cool, cool.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Jesus.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable.
Oh my God.
Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was.
Oh my God. I'm
But-
gonna cry.
He was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
See, she's the villain, and I feel so bad for her. Like, I love morally grey things.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I'm choosing to trust Joanna. Right.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
You know, though, this is actually really good for our political campaign, because not only have we met the goal and we got a monster, but we are also, she's a woman of the church, so that's gonna, like, reduce the popularity of the church
about Lady Joanna.
people. So,
I will assume the duty of our escort to the
plus for
exhibition,
us, minus for
and
them.
I will ensure the warrant
super
on
win.
Heisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha! I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Eh?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
Yeah, we got heaps of money.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally
gonna
make
get
sure the
heaps of
citizens
votes
all hear
too.
of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
All right.
It's a bit shame we didn't get paid, but... You know...
Haisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're True Knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be all right to tell Haisme the truth?
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
I trust him.
Yes, I have no objection.
Me and him, we're homies. Ride or die.
So His Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause.
It weighs much to
If
me,
I'm to choose a
Haisme.
lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Right.
We went up 1,000? Man, we gaining popularity.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself, too.
Galactica, you were super helpful.
But maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing.
You showed
So
me
I'm
where all
gonna
those
focus on
secret
that from
holes
now
were.
on.
And I got to get hella chests. That's useful to me.
A mystical fairy, Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection.
You know, things might have
And by
been
their
different
strength,
if we'd
fulfill thy
killed the
destiny.
baby in the sewer part. I wonder if that makes a difference on the story. Might be worthwhile
It's you and
replaying
me.
this at some point.
Our destinies are intertwined.
The party can now study the wizard. Oh, sexy.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven.
Ah, about that. Dash it inconvenient, but the old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then...
The time is yours to waste.
Time marches on.
Thank you
and the
much,
age
Lee.
of a
That
new
is good.
king
I've got
draws
people
nearer.
to see. Things to do, people to see.
The deadline is...
A few days. Why don't we make ourselves and see if anyone needs help? Yeah.
True.
I know. I know it's up to me. It's protagonist facts.
All right then.
A hero voice. I do actually want to hang out with him. But I want to see what else there is first. Okay, let's do a double save. We've got plenty of stuff to do. Looks like we can also hang out with Barden. Which is interesting.
Why?
But let's talk around.
Beg your pardon?
Pardon?
Okay, let's see if there's another new bounty, perhaps?
Take a look.
We've done all those. Okay, so what do we got? We've got... We want to hang out with Stoll. We want to hang out with Barden. Nope. And we also want to hang out with Maria, so that's 3 days. How many days do we have left? Last day in Matria. 1, 2... We've got 4 days. So we can go shopping too. Nice. Okay. So we can hang out with everyone we want to before we leave. Which is nice.
What now?
Oh yeah, we want to see what this thing is here. Yeah.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Yeah. I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Level my boy up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. I could get used to this.
Thank you. And what skill do we want to bring across? Man. Let's bring that, I guess. Okay. What's this too? We got the Faker. So we've got one more here. One more here. One more here. So there's potentially 3. I really want to level up the Knight more too. Okay. But let's go. We need to... Let's hang out with my boy first. It's been a while since we hung out with him. And I feel like he can potentially rake up. I'm in a bit of a... I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Teleport. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard of the rumors and Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray? No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is...
I've come to beg use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, the countrymen who fled Halia reside here sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their head, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you to consider offering your support to these fine people. Are you implying I should do this some more charmer? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on behalf, though they are not your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? Fuck you. They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards, I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents' land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Considering restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask you for aid. What about your people?
What?
From everyone back home.
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, I know your compatriot from somewhere. You need to worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Not.
My good lad, I'm not sure I must come across it rather harshly, but it's not as though I have so sympathy. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truth of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him.
Stop.
Let's not get our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. You're right.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility and that I couldn't abide. Please don't apologize. You went to such efforts. This is more we
Yes.
can ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Helios must rise again from the ruin that the human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I have heard you've been living generously off the noble families who respected your lord's parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption. Did you say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you're unaware of it. I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. With any clues, I'm sure they would point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt any survived the fire.
Hey, so.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? No, we'll do it together. I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time for me to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. I think we're gonna kiss.
Here. Now. A new path.
Level up!
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Fuck yeah. Let's go. But whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes and pray my turn. I'm gonna get the inheritance and I'm gonna fucking help those people out. Gonna help the shit out of them. If he does... Who's this?
What are you playing at? What?
Fine question.
Whoa.
Okay, so this used to be the royal chef.
Hey?
We'll do it.
Lovely, that. Okay. Let's give it a shot.
I don't know if we'll do this, but...
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got going on? He's there. No. Okay, let's go to...
What now? Alright then. Where to?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
There we go. Let's go over here and talk to our
Hey.
pet dog. And I guess hang out with the merchant lady. I'm more interested in my pet dog though, so... You know what I mean?
Now what am I to do?
Ah, just you.
Of course.
Now then.
It's... Yes, we get to walk the dog. It's amazing. So cute. Seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. That's what's cute about her.
But
Cuteness is enough to stay alive in this world. Oh, it's so cute. I never liked this thing ever since I laid eyes on it. What? It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point. Could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes, whimpered. I hated the sight of it. You hated it? Why?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I only found hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole everything. I fought and I survived.
Hell.
It was hell. I see.
Really?
What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down. Like a fool, never mind. Forget I said anything. Understood.
Yes.
Good, and while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck, and if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you feel the sludge close over your head
Don't
soon
ever
enough.
forget that.
To survive, you need strength, and to make way through that muck, nobody can do it for you, and indeed nobody else should keep. You need your own strength, and that's all I say, well within your powers.
Therefore,
in addition, I like to provide another reward. There's a man in town. Okay. I'll put in a word with us that are more flexible, not just in Gratitude, but across the kingdom. Oh, okay. Cool.
no pain can stop me now.
Heck yeah.
Even then.
I shouldn't be the only one to hear me some secrets from you after all. So what does the throne mean to you, really?
You there.
What are your true motives? To help people like
Honestly,
you.
I hated it.
If it were anyone else telling me that, I'd kill them where they stood, but for now I'll restrain myself. Thanks. I'll expose your true nature eventually. That's all today. Come over when you can. I'm sure that dog will be delighted to see you. I will always come see the dog if I can.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Heck yeah.
Say.
That's actually a pretty good idea. We should probably check that out. But...
Alright then.
But... why?
I really want to hang out with Barton.
Oh, you?
Some ways the situation kind of light.
The truth is...
yeah. I think he needs
you.
I think he deserves a chat.
And let me say it again.
The town is
safe
Oh.
now, thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Barton! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that.
He's such
right
dad
tragedy for the
energy.
town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Seems like there's trouble.
And it's not just them. Everyone's been on edge lately. It's odd. Neighbors coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Heisme to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader.
That's true.
So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
It is.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great...
Heck yeah. Friendship!
The honorable guardsman, but nurture thy bond with...
Nice. Commander!
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Fuck yeah.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Thank you. That's nice. Okay, what do we got going on? Can I hang out with Hulky?
Come now.
No, I don't think I can hang out with people at nighttime. Apart from the merchant.
What do you want to do?
Why?
Okay, we've got...
What now?
Party... Details. Royal virtues. Oog. Let's see what we've got going on. Is there any... people we can hang out with? You know what though? I think we're gonna hang out with this lady again.
Well met, eh?
Maybe she'll tell us the rest of the story?
Oh.
We finished the story, but I don't mind telling it again. I'm busy. Okay, I don't want to hear the story again. Okay, what are we thinking then?
Well met,
That's
eh?
courage. What do you do? Have I spoke to you yet?
Really?
Tolerance. Sure. Have you been to Krigate Castle? Then you must have understand how deeply the state religion... Yeah, we must have a faith of our own, such we are scorned in the city, though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion is opposition to sanctism somehow? For part, we're happy to be left alone and practice our faith, but sanctism does not appear to share this view. They persecuted... Somewhat, yes. I've heard it is more direct in places like Montario. Are you well versed in sanctism dogma? O ye born with sin in your heart, through adherence to the faith you must atone. The word closure is confirmation for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God, asking for his forgiveness, rather than the perfect doctrine controlling a population. Isn't it? Heterodox faiths like ours are inconveniences not only on a religious level, but on a national level as well. That's why you ought to exercise caution if you openly oppose sanctism. Who knows what could happen to you? Why, even the tournament itself, perhaps it is another of their measures to ensure the future of oppression. Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
If it pleases you.
Do come speak to me again. Yeah, I might. Probably not, but I might.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
Alright then.
Save. Radio.
What now?
Nope. Calendar. Medals Day. Tomorrow's Idols Day. Let's go see Maria today, and then we'll go into the cathedral tomorrow.
Why?
I think that's probably a good idea.
What now?
All
right.
And the cathedral will be in next episode, obviously, because it is getting on. Hush, honeybee. Yes, ma'am. That's where I'm going. Oh, can hang out with you?
You...
Do you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. Oh, it's...
Sorry.
I know you must be busy.
You...
I'll come in and ask you. Did you say something to Maria?
That's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything. She's a good kid. I think she's just trying to be good. But while I do appreciate the help, there's a hint of desperation to it all, like she's frightened of something. Why, you little wretch, look what you've done.
Wait.
So, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilled me drink down me leg. That your idea of service, Fabian? I'm sorry.
Well...
Keep your britches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door for later cleaning. I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
No. You don't have to apologize.
But...
It's all my fault. Miss
by the
Fabian
way-
was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of the customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabian that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabian will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? She would never abandon you. She wants you to stay here. But Papa did. He left me all alone. Oh.
Maria.
Maria, may I come in?
It's all right.
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabian, I promise I'll be a good girl from now on. Really, and I won't cause any more problems, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you? Oh.
Maria.
Oh, my Maria, is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, but God rest her soul. But nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabian.
Okay?
Now you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you. He did it for both of you. He worked so hard to show how much he cared about you and Fabian and Maria. Your papa said that he wanted to make this world a safe place for people like you and me. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too, by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why...
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy or sad. If you want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. Oh, she's a sweet angel who needs to be protected at all costs.
It's okay. I can really stay.
Increases post-battle experience. Time will not elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. That's pretty sexy. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and got a row with his wife. What he said before, he was sorry for yelling at you. He wanted to apologize. Oh.
I see.
I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one else will know. That means there is more I can do. My little treasure, go wash up before bed. How about you help me taste some new dishes?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. See you later. Of course. Bless 'em. Sweet angels.
Well then.
Hot damn. Okay. But with that, I think I'm gonna call it here. I had a lot of fun. I actually recorded like 3-4 episodes today. I was only gonna do one, but this game does that to me. I really enjoyed it. That was quite a sad conclusion to the end of this town's arc, but you know, that's what I really like about these games and the people who make these games, is that, you know, obviously what she did was wrong, but she was coming from a place of hurt and grief and loss, and you know, she's definitely the bad guy, but I do feel bad for her as well. Like, there's no doubting what she did was wrong, but she's not just like someone super evil, and I really like when characters are given such depth, I suppose, with that sort of stuff. So that's really cool. Next time we'll be going into the cathedral. We'll be probably doing some shopping because it'll be Idols Day, so we'll pick up some stuff, sell some stuff, get some stuff appraised, all that good stuff, and then we'll be continuing on to the next leg of the story. But anyways, thank you guys so very much. Don't know if we'll get to the next story part tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.